I remember the exact moment the whole room shifted. The candles on my cake were still wavering, everyone smiling and clapping. The camera light blinking. Then I saw my mom leaning close to my dad. Her lips barely moved, but his eyes did. Something cold slid over them, like a door quietly shutting from the inside. He suddenly shoved me. The table corner slammed into my ribs before the floor caught the rest of me. People gasped, a few even let out nervous laughs, all of them pretending they didn't just witness what actually happened. I stayed on the ground not because I was hurt, but because I needed to understand. They didn't look back. They literally turned away from me at my own birthday party. And that's when a laugh slipped out, low, slow, unplanned. They froze. My dad's hand, the same one that once tied my shoelaces, stopped midair. My mom looked back over her shoulder. Their faces drained like they just heard something impossible because they had. They heard the sound of someone who wasn't broken. We used to be a family, or at least I thought so. When I was young, I believed love meant obedience. My dad would clap my shoulder and call me kiddo. My mom would smooth my hair and say, "We're proud of you." But only when other people were watching. Behind closed doors, love was a transaction, and I learned to earn it. When I worked hard, stayed quiet, needed nothing, they were kind. I confused conditional affection with real love. That part is on me. The shift didn't come with a bang. It whispered. Secret phone calls from my mom. My dad's temper snapping like a lit match. Conversations ending the second I walked in. Then the financial documents, accounts I never knew existed. My name disappearing from things I paid for. My future erased piece by piece, line by line. The final blow came through a cracked office door. My mom's voice, "We just need him to sign everything over. Once that's done, it's finished." My dad answered, "He'll do it. He still trusts us." I didn't break. I didn't cry. I didn't storm in. I just listened and rewrote the ending. I made myself quiet enough to fade into the background. They thought silence meant I'd given up. They forgot silence can also mean strategy. I gathered everything: recordings, bank transfers, texts, screenshots, witness statements. Nothing dramatic, just careful. Then I found the right attorney, not the kind on billboards, but the kind who treats courtrooms like chessboards and never loses. We built the case slowly, cleanly, legally, undeniable. And I waited for the perfect moment. My birthday. The last day my name was still legally connected to theirs. They thought they were taking me to sign everything away. I was taking them to an autopsy of their reputation, their money, their perfectly polished world. I wasn't planning revenge. I was preparing consequences. So yes, the shove happened. Yes, I stayed on the floor. And yes, I laughed because I knew what they didn't. The documents had been filed at 8:41 a.m. That same morning. Court papers served. Accounts frozen. Joint property seized. Power of attorney revoked. Inheritance restructured. Their names flagged for financial investigation. They didn't own me. They didn't own anything anymore. My dad turned toward me, his voice shaking. "What did you do?" I stood up slowly, brushed the dust off my clothes, and looked him in the eyes the same way he once looked at me. When I was too small to understand cruelty. "I didn't do anything," I said. "I just stopped letting you do things to me." My mom's voice cracked first. You think you can?" I cut her off calmly. I didn't think. I planned. I watched the realization crawl across their faces. All those years they taught me to stay quiet. They never realized I was learning how to listen. The fallout afterward was clean and public. I didn't need to make a scene. My dad's business partners pulled out. My mom's social circle vanished. Their masks fell off. People saw who they really were. And the best part, I didn't have to lift a single hand. The truth did all the work. People ask if I regret it, if I miss the idea of a family. No. Because I didn't lose a family that day. I lost the illusion of one. And illusions are made to break. The day they tried to shatter me was the day I finally saw myself clearly. Not as their child. Not as their puppet. But as the one thing they never expected, the person who walked away.